going on down there. See the buses coming in? There's a bunch of those buses and people parking back in there. I don't know what's going on down there. There's something going on. That used to be a grass pasture for cows, and now they turned it into some kind of gravel parking lot out there. We'll talk about that in a little bit, and some other stuff. We just gotta let the duck man finish up his business, and we'll head on in and sit down and talk a little bit. We got a lot to talk about tonight. I didn't do any video earlier today. Everything I'm gonna say in one go, and it ain't pretty. It's gonna be ugly. Big Daddy had thought he had his groove back. Come to find out, it was just a lie. It was just, fake news. I don't know what you call it. It was just sad. It's sad. Anyway, if you hadn't guessed, we are in Vinton, Texas. Vinton, Louisiana. Shit. I can't never get my dang states right. Anyway, we're here at the Loves. We wanted to push on through. I wanted to get to Lafayette to the TA. I wish I'd stopped in Baytown at the TA there. There's about 6 Landstars up in there. Anyway, I wanted to get to the TA in Lafayette, but I looked at the Google Maps, man, and over there by the bridge in Lake Charles, it's backed up like crazy. I went through that one time. I ain't doing it again. So we just stop here, do a 10-hour break, get up like crazy early in the morning when ain't no traffic, and zip right on through there. Get on over to St. Gabriel, and we don't pick up till noon, so we'll probably have time to do an 8-hour break. We'll see. All right, let's finish this up. It ain't pretty, man. If misery and all these bad things that happen, like if you're having a bad, I heard somebody say the other day, if you're having a bad day, those are the videos that get the most hits. Nobody wants to see you having a good day. They want to see you when you're having a bad day to make yourself feel better. So if that's the case, this ought to have 100 dadgum views. All right, so here's what happened. We were sitting in Austin, Texas at our delivery spot this morning. Boom, boom, boom. Unloaded, no problem. Boom, out of there. Oh, go down, start heading out. Boom, 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 boom. Get going. Start heading down to Seadrift, Texas. Went through Luling. If you're in Luling at the last weekend of June and you park there at the Love's truck stop at exit, I think it's 632 or 628, somewhere in there, get you an Uber and go into town at Luling. If you're there on the last weekend in June, they're having a watermelon thumping contest or festival. That's what it is, festival. So you don't want to miss that. I would go if I was there. I love me some watermelon. All right. So we get on past Luling, Victoria, Texas, all through there. We get on down there. We get to Seadrift. We find a place out there. I mean, it's out in the middle of nowhere, man. It's one of those Dow chemical places. I've been doing this long enough. I should have known if you're delivering to a Dow chemical plant and you have a dog in your truck or a cat, they're gonna want you to leave it there at the guard shack in the kennel, or either you gotta find somewhere else to put it. So that was the first problem. So we get there, had to put on long breeches and all this other stuff, license, insurance, everything. Want to search your truck. Want to, you're going to put your dog in the kennel up here at the guard shack. I said, okay, let me go look at your kennel, whatever it is. Walk over there, it's old nasty looking, hard plastic looking kennel thing. Outside, man, and it's about to rain, storm, wind's blowing real bad. I said, I ain't putting my dog in there. I said, that's my baby. That's my boy. I ain't putting my boy in there and locking him up. You're crazy. Well, you know, that's the rules. I'm like, all right, I'll find a groomer or a veterinarian clinic or somewhere like that. He can go stay for a couple hours inside where it's air conditioned, climate control, no bugs and snakes or no other junk. Nobody gonna be messing with him, you know what I'm saying? In a decent place, you know. I don't want to dump him in a damn nasty ass kennel. So I found one, had to call my vet's office in Tallahassee. They emailed over Ducky's shot records to the vet there. Got up there, put him in the kennel, haul butt back out there, go inside. Give him my load information. You got a pickup number? You got something? No, this is all they gave me. She calls the warehouse. All right, we'll call you back. Okay. So I called the agent. Agent's like, that's all the information they give us. That's supposed to be good. Telling me picking up steel cylinders or whatever. So I told her. She gets a call from the warehouse right when I'm hanging up. The guy goes, yeah, the load's been canceled. The load has been canceled. I done drove out to the middle of Timbuk freaking 2 to pick up this crappy ass load. That's a good paying load. It was $3.39 a mile. Had to take my dog into town, traumatize him, and then you cancel the damn load? I'm out in the middle of nowhere, and it's already after, it's almost 2 o'clock Central Time. I start jumping on the load board trying to find something close by that'll get me over close by to where I got to pick up at tomorrow over in St. Gabriel. Found a couple of things. Most everything was like down in Laredo or Houston. And so I started calling, and they're like, that's covered. Oh, okay. Call about the next one. That was covered. So I changed up my thing and moved it further east. So I'm searching up Beaumont and a little bit east of Beaumont. Orange, Texas, sweet paying load, $3.75 a mile going into Louisiana, 3 miles away from St. Gabriel. I'm thinking, sweet. I mean, at least it'll cover the cost of my fuel and all that, you know. And load's covered. Ah, crap. Finally, I just said, I don't know if I can make an elf. Elf it, that's what I said. So I'll just deadhead to St. Gabriel, pick up my load. What else can I do? I did book another load, and the reason I went ahead and did that rather than canceling the St. Gabriel load was because I booked the load just before this one got canceled. I booked the load picking up just north of Memphis, going back to Marianna, where my mother lives, and which is about 45-50 minutes from where I live. $4.12 a mile. So I got the one going up to Memphis is paying $4.07. The one coming out from up there paying $4.12. So if you count all the deadheading, and then you take away $1 per mile, I'm still making over $3. And you put that $1 towards my deadhead, I'm more than covered. But we don't have to do that because we get a truck not used, or whatever they call it. I forget what they call it. Because I've never had to use that before, man. But anyway, I'll get that, and I'll get money for that. And that'll be enough to cover my fuel, since I'm empty, better fuel mileage. So the cost of my fuel, getting over here to pick up my load, is covered with the truck not used money. So we got 2 good paying loads. So I just, man, I tell you, I was so mad. And I'm standing there looking at the woman, right, when she tells me this. And I just kind of glance over a little bit to my side, and I see 2 gun safes. A pistol gun safe at the top and a rifle gun safe right below it. And I look over at the gun safes, and I turn and I look back at her. I said, I know why y'all got this gun safe now. You don't want no truck driver walking around up in here with no gun. She looked at me, her eyes got kind of big. I'm like, I'm glad I ain't got one. I was mad, man. I mean, if this morning when I was in Austin on my way down the Sea Drift, if he had just caught me before I got down there and said, "Hey, man," but the agent didn't know the load was canceled, or if he did, he played dumb about it. So I called him up and I'm like, "Hey, man, this load got canceled." "What? No, hang on, don't you go nowhere, hang right there. I'm finna take care of this." Because I looked on the load board and there's another same load just like I'm picking up on the load board. So, I don't know. Maybe they got mad at me because I wouldn't leave my dog there and they just canceled me. Who knows? I ain't gonna sweat it. The place I'm picking up at tomorrow is a Delta something chemicals. So the duck man will be locked in the back just as a precaution until I get loaded tomorrow. And then we'll let him out. I ain't gonna take a chance. But that's ridiculous. First of all, I'm not gonna let the dog out of the truck. He's well behaved. They should say, okay, you have to tether your dog to the sleeper, you know, or secure the dog in the sleeper so he can't get out of the truck. You know, do something like that. Don't make you freaking leave your dog up there by himself thinking you done left him or something. Man, that really made me mad. It really did. So if you're ever picking up in Sea Drift, Texas, or you ever picking up for Dow Chemicals, make sure you do something with your puppy dog before you get there. So the one good thing that came out of it, I got a copy of Ducky's shot records, and I got them here in the truck with me. I put them in my permit book so I wouldn't lose them. And so if anything like this happens again in the future, I know where to drop them off. Find a vet or groomers or somewhere and drop them off. Give them a bath. I mean, if there'd been a groomer right there close by, I would have dropped them off and said, "Hey, give that boy a bath." Oh yeah, I forgot to tell you this part. So we get back to pick up Ducky. I'm mad, you know, going there, what I owe you, paid her the money, and it was like $8, you know, and I gave her 20, she gave me back $12, and I had a big bowl up there that said Calhoun County Humane Society or something like that. I just dumped the $12 in the bowl, you know. I'm thinking maybe I donate some money to charity, maybe I'll get a little good karma back on me, you know. So I forgot its leash and left it in the truck. So I'm like, I'm just gonna pick him up and tote him out there. So they open the kennel, he runs out. He runs almost past me. He's scared to death. And I said, "Hold on, Ducky." And I grabbed him and picked him up. He was wet. His whole front legs, back legs, and his undercarriage was wet. Now Ducky don't pee unless it's something really bad. And when he does pee, how the hell did he get from below his neck and his chest all the way back and both legs, front and back, all wet? I don't know if that was piss or if that was water. I got an idea what happened. I think they wanted to pet him and play with him because he looked so cute. He's so cute. He didn't want to play. He was mad. He wanted his daddy. And I think he probably snapped at him. Did you snap at one of them? Daddy's not mad if you did. It's okay. You can bite them. They're mean people. And I think he snapped at them, and I think it made them mad. And then I think they sprayed him with water or something like that. Is that what they did, buddy? Did they put water on you? Because as soon as he got outside, I let him down. He went right over to a bush and peed a gallon. So how could he pee that much where he wet himself from front to back and then still go outside and pee a gallon after that? Tell him, Duck Man. Say, that ain't right, Dad. That ain't right. He's my boy, my boy, my boy. Anyway, we're going to end it right here. I done rambled on. I didn't want this video to go this long, but I just had to get it all out there. And we got one more thing I'm gonna talk about, but not on this video. It's gonna be another video I'll probably do here in a minute, and I'll put it out separately. I gotta figure out how I'm gonna talk about this without coming across as being an a-hole. But I'm gonna try to be good about it, but I definitely want to talk about it. Maybe gloat a little bit. Anyway, y'all have a good day. We made it through hump day. Whoa, whoa. So it's on to Thursday. Get Thursday over with. Boom, 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 boom. We're gonna be home for the weekend, baby. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Y'all stay safe. On operator, don't haul no cheap freight.